I smile, I'm shaking my head because I wrote a column. It'll be in tomorrow's morning message about how President Trump, he throws these provocative things out on purpose to actually taunt his opposition. And so now it's Greenland. All right. Now I'm going to run through it and tell you what is likely to happen because this thing has been blown way out of any proportion. First thing is December 22nd. Donald Trump from Palm Beach was talking about national security. Go.
We need Greenland for national security. And if you take a look at Greenland, you look up and down the coast, you have Russian and Chinese ships all over the place. We need it for national security. We have to have it. And he wanted to lead the charge. So we're making him, Marco, today, a special envoy to Greenland. Greenland's a big deal.
Okay, so we need it. This is all imprecise language. Yeah, we need bases, military bases. We already have some, but we need a little bit more up there. Okay? But it's doable. And Marco Rubio is very, very deliberate. But when I saw the appointment that Rubio was overseeing it, I knew there was no chance of a military invasion at all. None. But that doesn't stop the hate Trump zealots. Roll a tape on that.
It is literal life and death stakes, both domestic and global battles over whether Trump can be restrained before he takes more, before he does more damage, before he destroys more. Because he will try to take more. He feels emboldened right now. It's not an accident. Then the wake of successfully invading Venezuela and capturing its leader.
I don't even know why we fight with Greenland. Why we fighting with Greenland? We fighting with Canada. We fighting with Mexico. Yet we in love with Putin. What is happening? Like, this is not America.
That woman's running for the Senate in Texas. We're not fighting up there, lady. Okay. I don't want to rock your world. I find her so entertaining. And I guess I'm cynical being in the news business all these years, but come on. So anyway, let's go to the guy really who's going to negotiate everything in Greenland, Secretary of State Rubio. Roll that tape.
Does the U.S. intend to buy Greenland? Can you clarify your comments to lawmakers this week?
Well, that's always been the president's intent from the very beginning. He said it very early on. I mean, this is not new.
Okay, so, we'll make some kind of deal. Meanwhile, they're all upset in Europe. I was going to run a European soundbite, but I'm not going to do it because why bother? They're upset. And, if President Trump ever did put soldiers, American soldiers, in Greenland to take over, then NATO would just blow up. We wouldn't have a NATO anymore because Denmark, which oversees Greenland, is part of NATO. He can't do that. And he won't do it. He won't do it. All right, a poll... and this is the big reason why President Trump won't do it, is because Americans don't want it. Here is YouGov, all right? Would you support purchasing Greenland? Support 24, oppose 45, not sure 31. Here's a big question. Would you support sending U.S. military to take control of Greenland? Support 7%. Okay, so the American people, then you can't. You just hand the midterms to the Democrats if you do that. Another poll, Marquette Law. Okay, same question. Do you support taking control of Greenland? Support 27, oppose 73. Rich Lowry, conservative writer, has a good column today on what should happen. It mirrors mine. He didn't take it from me, but we think in a similar way. So you might want to read Lowry's column. So finally on this, remember Canada? We were going to make Canada the 51st state. President Trump. Okay. So on February 9th, 2025, here's what Trump said about Canada.
I think Canada would be much better off being a 51st state because we lose $200 billion a year with Canada, and I'm not going to let that happen. It's too much. Why are we paying $200 billion a year, essentially in subsidy to Canada? Now, if they're a 51st state, I don't mind doing it.
Okay, but not going to be a 51st state. And the president, he likes to churn it. Let's face it, the U.S. economy is under stress. National debt rising, trade war shaking the markets. And meanwhile, China is dumping the dollar and stockpiling gold. That's why I protected my savings with physical gold and silver through the only dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. And you can do this. Get precious metals delivered to your door or placed in a tax-advantaged gold IRA. They'll even help you roll over your existing IRA or 401k, tax and penalty free. With billions in precious metals delivered, thousands of 5-star reviews, and an A+ from the Better Business Bureau, you can trust American Hartford Gold as I do. Please call 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Again, that's 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Thank you for watching. To view full episodes of the No Spin News anytime, sign up to become a BillO'Reilly.com premium or concierge member today.